Okay, let's do this. Um, Good evening. My name is Punisher Demon. I'm really sorry what's going on. Really, apparently my internet is having a hard time with everything. I'm just checking out the sound before we. I think it's good, and I think I'm not having a problem right now. Hello. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm checking my surround system. Okay. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Punish Raging Demon, or you can call me God King Punish Raging Demon, and we are here to talk about what happened just a few weeks ago. And it's one of the hardest things that we can ever talk about in the whole entire channel. And as a streamer, as a content creator, and as everything, as an entertainer as well, it's one of the most hardest things that a content creator has been thinking about when this thing came out. And it's been a week, I think 1 or almost 2 weeks since it came out. And I will just read out the comment what Love Our Twitch posted, because I tried to find the original one, but I cannot find it. But I looked throughout the two people that talked about the whole entire subject matter. It was um, Alpha Gaming, and I forgot the other one. I will mention him in the comments. And wait, it's here. I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna read out the whole comment as well. I'm just gonna check my. It's Devin Nash. Okay, I forgot. I'm really sorry. Uh I just got back from work, and like a few hours ago, and I'm having a hard time still analyzing, because it's really hard. It's really hard, because I have to mention, guys, that I'm not a real big streamer. I'm just uh I'm just a part-time streamer. I I work in a bookstore, and I stream for fun, and I've been doing this for almost 2 years. First year was in on Twitch, and the second, like, another year, like after I graduated, I started playing video games and streaming it. It began in 2017 after I graduated, but the hard part was I didn't have a PS4, so I used my best friend's PS4 to stream, and it was really fun. It's really fun to see a lot of people's comments and a lot of everything. It was really good. It was really good to interact with one another. It was really good to really talk about everything, and it was really good to know to know a lot of people, and it was really good to really connect with one another. And I from 1 year after a year or so, I worked with a company that I'm still working for them. I give a shout out to Rising Tide. Thank you for all the support and all the love. And it's been almost 1 year and a couple of months, and I'm having fun. So I do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So here I will talk about the comment that he said, and I don't have a I can't feature it on the screen, or I should just feature it. I just took a screenshot of it, and I'm just gonna read it out loud. And here it is. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna load it up my phone. Just exit it out. So here it is. I'm just gonna show it on the screen as well. Okay, can't be seen. Great. Wait, let me try. Okay, can't be. Okay, can't be seen. Sorry. So here it is. Quote unquote r slash Twitch or love r slash Twitch. So here it is. Twitch is your hobby, not your future. That's the name of the title. And I've been scouring across Reddit, Twitter, and I can't see this. I tried everything, so I just took a screenshot of Alpha Gaming. If you're watching this, thank you for everything, and you're one of the best guys out there. Thank you. And Devin Nash also commented on this whole topic, and thank you as well. And here I will read it before I will give my full on thoughts all about it. Okay. Some something people need to realize is this grinding attitude is incredibly unhealthy. Sure, streaming can be an incredible dream job with an insane amount of money. And of course, for the people who can make a living off Twitch, it's 100% a legitimate job. But 99.99% of people who stream on any platform will never make enough money to pay off for a month of rent, let alone the rest of your expenses. You have a few free hours after work. Sorry for the pause. After work slash school and nothing else to do. Have at it, stream and have fun. If you start making a living, that's fucking awesome. And congratulations. But until that moment, you shouldn't be thinking about money or even the amount of viewers. Sorry for the swearing, but I'm reading the full entire comment. The fact that the current top post, which is encouraging this unhealthy and unrealistic lifestyle, has 659 points and 93% upvoted shows that this is a widespread issue within Twitch. People in there are saying people who don't support them just don't get it. Or if they don't show unconditional support, they really aren't your friends. No, those are the people who do care about you. Not to mention, streaming 8 hours a day doesn't make you have any better chances of becoming big than someone who streams 3 hours a week. It's pure luck that you become big. There is no skill involved. If Twitch Tracker is accurate, there are 5.8 million unique streams per month and currently 45,000 partners. Now, there are a lot of partners who can't pay the bills with Twitch, but let's assure they all can. That's 0.007% of all streamers who are partners. TLDR, Twitch should be, I don't know what the TLDR stands for, be for fun. But when you're gaming in your downtime, it shouldn't be looked at as a potential job. That is the full comment that our Twitch has done. Love our Twitch. And here is my opinion on all the topic that I can really try to really explain. Let me tell you again, guys, I'm not a big streamer. I'm still making my name. I'm still creating. Oops, sorry. I'm still creating my reputation as a streamer, and I can entertain for you guys out there. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. But here is my opinion on what Love Artich said. First off, he said there are 99.99% of streamers out there. Okay, yes, there is a number, but let me assure you that numbers are always going to be chaotic. I'm gonna say it. Yes, there are data everywhere. There is analyze, studies show this and that, but it's a second opinion. I can't. This is my own thoughts. This is my all. Everything is on my own opinion, but don't think about it too much. Those datas and everything. Okay. If you really love what you're doing, just do it. Just do it because you love what you're doing. You're not doing anything against anybody's anybody's wishes. You are all doing this for you and for yourself. Because I have been streaming for the last, I can't say like 2 years straight. I can say like two and a half, like two and something 2 years. Let's just put it at that. And I've been switching to Twitch and YouTube from left to right. And I'm having fun. I'm having fun that I can talk to a lot of people in the audience. I can talk to, have an interaction on stream. People will talk or have a conversation with you from a person who is having a little reputation on the net. Hi internet. But yeah, that is that is what you do. You try to make your name. You try to create what you want because you're creating feedback. You're creating something entertaining for the people out there on the internet from my YouTube channel and Twitch. And sometimes in Facebook gaming. Yeah, I haven't mentioned that, but I rarely stream at Facebook gaming. But I'm trying to create something. And whether or not people will agree or will not agree, it's upon them. And you focus on you. That's the main objective of this talk. You focus on you, even if you're a small streamer, a balanced streamer, or like a big name streamer. At the end of the day, these data that Love Art Twitch did, or like they gathered sources, it's just going to be data. Fun fact, during the quarantine for the last when the quarantine started, like March in my country. Okay, I live in the Philippines, and in the Philippines, a lot of people have been criticizing me that you are not gonna make a living in streaming. I take that as a second opinion, but I don't let it interfere on what I want to do. And every single moment that I go create videos, create a live stream for you guys, I always think about you because it makes me happy. I don't care even if my family doesn't approve or doesn't support me. It's okay because I have proven time and time again, if you really love something, just go for it. Don't let people discourage you. Just take it into consideration. You don't have to start a fight toward anybody or anybody, but you always have to really think for yourself. You always you always go live. You always create these videos for the people in the audience and the fan base that you're creating, so that people will let uh, I bring to you that it's going to be worth it. And it's so hard. And even up until now, I'm still having a hard time. But I'm having I'm really sorry for the weird noises. I mean, I try to block it out, but the main goal here is just do what you like, because in this world, what really matters is what it's your decisions. It's your everything is going to be on you. And the hard part about this, guys, is a lot of people, you don't want to second out yourself on every decision that you're gonna make. That is going to be insane. But just do what you love. And what you love and what you're doing is going to be one of the best things that you can do. Because a lot of people have always said, like, for example, a lot of people said, I will do this, I will do that, but they didn't do anything, right? Every time, all of you guys who is watching this right now at your home, hi, good evening, thank you for tuning in. Every time you get to go live or you create videos for the people who is on your stream, you're doing something magical. And let me tell you guys, that is worth it. I'm not a known person in the internet, but I'm telling you right now, every little thing that you're doing right here or what I'm doing, I'm really sorry for the weird noises. everything that you're doing is going to be worth it. What I'm doing is worth it. To see you guys and to have a live interaction is going to be worth it. And nobody, not even anybody, can stop you on what you want. Because that's the, if you let it take it in, every criticism, every second, every opinion of every people that you know or what they want to say, it will create something. You would have, it will create an idea that, you know what, this is not working out anymore. So it plants a seed, or it plants a doubt in your head. That creates disruption. Disruption on what you want to do. You know the risk, you know the responsibility, and that's good. That's, you're doing something about it. You're doing something that you can really see the difference, or you can really see the good things in this path you've chosen. Yes, I have chosen this path, and let me tell you, not even for 1 second, I will not regret, because everything that I have been doing for you guys at home, here in the Philippines, or across all over the world, you're worth it. You're worth it. Even if people don't believe on what I am doing, it's okay. What I'm doing is worth it. And every person who's gonna debate or gonna have a problem, it's okay. I don't have to let it affect me. Yes, there are times that it's gonna affect me because we're human, but I will not let that stop me on what I want to accomplish. Nobody in this entire world do the good things, of course, like parents as advice, but in the long run, your decisions are on you. Like for this example, like this career that you want to grow as a streamer or a content creator, that's on you. You chose this path. And let me tell you, this path that I've chosen, it's one of the greatest things that I can ever achieve. Yes, I'm having a small following from my fellow fans out there and my friends and my loved ones out there, but it's worth it. And I have to really turn that from my drive to my dedication, because that's what you get. All the support, all of the chats, all of the conversations that you have from your audience and everything, that's so worth it. And a lot of people have a lot of regrets in life, and I can't choose the path for you, but I can say this: do what makes you happy. If this was what makes you happy, then just go for it. Don't second down yourself. Don't let others bring you down, because at the end of the day, my fellow fans out there in the Philippines or across all over the world, your choice, your rules, you hold the ball, and it's all on you. It's all on you. So that's why I have been pursuing this, because I love this. Even if I have like a few hours, like I have an 8 hour work work week per day, I will try to stream like a 1 or 2 hour stream, or like a 30-minute video, or like a 20-minute video, or like a 15-minute video, whatever I could provide for you guys, because this is all for you. And every single moment, or every single time I get to stream for you guys, that's going to be worth it. Because let me tell you, okay, here's a situation that I can give. It was last year. This was because I don't think that a lot of people know that I am part of the fighting gaming community in the Philippines, and I competed last year in Evo, and that was my first time there. Okay, a lot of things, my whole entire family, even if yes, I'm a Filipino, full-blooded Filipino, and a lot of people criticize me on becoming a streamer and competing in the FGC, fighting gaming community. At the end of college, when I graduated, I wanted to have I wanted to work, but apparently someone in my family said, I'm not gonna name names, but someone in my family said that, you know what, you just have a vacation because you deserve it after Like you can have a vacation for 1 year, but I really wanted what was to work because um, here is some real backstory. I stopped 1 year of high school, like my third year, and I stopped like 6 months of college because my family couldn't afford the tuition fee back in the day, and the expenses accumulated to a total amount of something pesos. And what happened was, when I graduated, my personal interest shifted because I'm a fully fledged graduate of culinary or like HRM, and I decided was to I really wanted to play fighting games because I really wanted to compete back in my days in college. Like I was starting at college, and apparently I couldn't do it because I was having a hard time in college then. But the one thing that I regretted, if I had the chance to do it, I should have gone for it. I should have I should have tried, tried even harder. That was my biggest regret back then. And referring back to Evo, in every tournament that I have participated in the last 2 years, in the last 2 years, I didn't get to any brackets back then. I always was eliminated at the start of the brackets, at the elimination, because there's like the elimination bracket. If you lose, you go to the loser bracket. If you win, you go to the winner side. And I always lost. And that's okay. In every loss that I've learned, I developed my skills. I improved. I knew that don't need to spam every command button. I learned how to move from a simple jump to a simple going backwards up to the front because I didn't play. I loved fighting games, but I wasn't competing back in my earlier years in my childhood. But here's the thing: once I graduated from college, I tried to compete, and every time I competed, it was it was one of my happiest, most unforgettable moments out there. And then when I decided that I would be saving up for Evo, but someone in my family paid for the for the to go to Evo and compete. It's another blessing, thank you. But a lot of people have been criticizing me back in the days in my earlier years in Evo or before Evo went, like my earlier years in the FGC, that stop these fantasies because you would never reach the top. You would never succeed, or you would never ever do anything about it, or you would never like to become a champion or anything about it. And I practiced. And what I said with that family member is, it's okay if you don't support me. I understand. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up on what I want to accomplish. And I told him that, and he just seen my message, and he was like, he was got. It's okay to defend yourself from people who don't want to believe in you and don't want, like my entire family back in the day didn't believe on my abilities. Like they're gonna say, yeah, we believe in you, but like not 100%. It's like something of like 20-30%, and that's okay. I don't take grudges on anybody. And when Evo came, I was practicing before I left the country from the Philippines and gone to a 1 month vacation. Yes, my current work did not. There was no work, no pay policy in the Philippines or any other job. So I wasn't paid, but it was okay. I practiced. I practiced from. I was streaming. I was streaming like Resident Evil or other games when I was in abroad for the practice for Evo and practiced fighting games. So I streamed fighting games and I played other video games. And when the day when Evo went, when the day when Evo went, I competed in two fighting games. I competed in I competed in in, sorry, I forgot. Street Fighter 5. Oh wait, sorry. It's not Street Fighter. It's Samurai Showdown and Soul Calibur. Sorry, I'm kind of fuzzy with the memory. It's Samurai Showdown and Soul Calibur 6. So those were the two games that I competed. And in those two games, okay, I've mentioned guys that I've always lost in a Philippine tournament here in my own country. And when I got in there, I won two matches. Almost, wait, sorry. I almost won three matches. Actually, I almost won three matches. The first one was a disqualification. The second one was we had a wonderful match. And let me tell you guys, that was the unforgettable moment because every time that I was playing, I mean, it was not caught on camera, but I wish it did. But in those moments that I could, every single moment, every single button press, forward, backward, defend, anything, it was the most heart wrenching, and I cried when I won. And that was the first match that I won. I beat my opponent. And the huge turnaround is Talim, like one of the greatest poke characters in Samurai Showdown. I did the finisher. My opponent had a health lead advantage, and I was like a flicker of a life left, and it was like 3 seconds in, and I knew I was about to lose, and I gambled a finisher, and I have like the rage meter on there, and I did was I finished. I used the finisher, and I won the match. It was 3 seconds, and it's counting down to zero, and in the final seconds in the match because it's 60 seconds in Samurai Showdown. In those last 3 seconds in that matchup, I won the match and it killed him in 0 seconds and I won the match. Now, the fight to Evo or that matchup, for me, with all my demons and every person who told me that I could not do it, and the second, the three matches that I won, or all those two, okay, all of those matches that I won, those were the signs. Those were all the hard work and all of those hard sessions going to places, competing. It was really worth it because all my hard work, the fruits of my labor, or everything above that, that was so worth it. Every single moment. The bat. Yes, I did not win Evo. The only thing that I lost in the third match was like I advanced on the second bracket or like the third bracket. I I lost with a technical difficulty with my fight stick. That's it, and I lost the losers bracket because I was handicapped. I was not able, or I'm not good anymore with the controller. I was I was becoming I was adapting to a fight stick, and it was really hard for me to adapt to a controller, and that's okay. And I don't criticize on the decision. I was really happy and proud to really compete. And the number one thing that I want you to remember, guys, when I won those three matches, what I won, yes, I did not win Evo, and it's okay. I didn't win any trophies, but the one thing that I won in those days, because I was like 3 days in there, like before Evo started, the day when Evo opened for the registration, and the day when Evo, like the second day of Evo happened, because I didn't stay in the last day. Those 3 days were like I'm beating my demons from my friends who discouraged me, and the people, sorry, for the people who did not give their support. It's okay because I've beaten every doubt in my family, and you know what? When those matches ended, you know what they said? We fully support you now 100%. And that's just You guys decide. You can think freely for yourselves, or you can leave a comment. But yeah, they changed, and I had to prove it to them. And ever since that day, they now believe that I could do anything, and it's okay. My my three best friends, or consider my brothers, and the people that I know. Thank you again, the people in the FGC in the Philippines. Thank you, or everybody that I ever sparred on online matches, from the Philippines to America to the entire world in general. Thank you, and the matches that I did, and my matches with my uncle and my everything. They were there. They were there to support everything that I wanted, and it's okay if people don't support you. You just have to prove it, and it's okay. And I prove it, and that I've beaten my demons. I've shown what I can do. I've shown to the world what I can do, and it was so worth it. It was like holding a candle, or like lighting a torch, and I can held it up high, and that is so worth it. Now, again, that is my highlight as a Twitch streamer and a competitor in the FGC. Now, for what Arlov Twitch said, that it's 99% not all people. Yes, there are some people that are having a hard time, but it's you have to think of this way. Yes, everything in life is hard, but that's okay. You should never ever lose hope. You should never ever doubt your abilities, and as an individual, man, woman, everything in general. You shouldn't. Even if you're I'm not racist or gender against anybody, even if you're gay, lesbian, if you're not Catholic, religion wise, or anything about it, it's okay. Because everything that you're doing, from the small streamers to the middle streamers to the big streamers out there, fighting game competitors out there, or anything, you do you. If you're happy, just go for it. Because everything in this life, it's your choice. I can't decide for you, or your parents can't decide for you on what you're doing in your future. No one can hold a crystal ball, like say, ah, yes, I have the future in my hands, or like a crystal ball that you can say, yeah, nah, nah. No, you do you, because everything in this life is on you. Do good things happen, like the saying goes, or do bad things happen, or you learn from your mistakes and do good. That's always been the mission in everything. If you're doing good on this, or like you're doing good things will happen. And I have to say that the people out there who is streaming, you are the real heroes. From the small to the small streamers, to the middle streamers, and to the big streamers, you're the real heroes out there. It doesn't matter there's a data of 99.99%. No. Let me say it this way. Yes, it's hard to get noticed. Anything is really hard to get noticed. But let me tell you this. It is your encouraging words, your your abilities to believe in yourself, and everything that you do will turn the tide. You learn. You don't have to have like you don't have to spend like yes, you can spend like an hour, or like the rest of our lives doing the things that doesn't make us happy, and we don't, or like gives us tons of money, but we're not happy. And a lot of that will affect like your psychological ability, everything, your rational thinking, your cognitive thinking, everything in general. It applies to that. But if you really makes it happy, and you have this positive outlook in life, yes, it may be slow. Excuse me. It may be slow. It may be fast. It may be whatever the how it turns, or like the motions. Everything that you're doing, you are successful. You are one of the greats. Your name will be go down in history. You can do whatever you want, and I'm gonna support you. From me to you, and you to me, and vice versa. for me, you're one of the greats, and you just have to really keep on grinding. Yeah, because every single moment that you go live and every single moment that you go create videos and everything, you're always gonna do something unforgettable, extraordinary, and one of the greatest things out there. So don't lose hope. Yes, I may not be the no, like one of the great streamers out there in our generation, but in my book, I'm I'm like one of the good ones in my own book. Like to beat, okay, not to grandstand, but I'm trying to beat the challenge of 100 games before PS5 comes, and I've beaten in the last 5 months 51 games already. And yeah, the main goal is to beat everything on normal, and it's from different games of different variety. But yes, my fellow streamers out there, this is for you. And yes, it's gonna be hard. Like there will be times and things that will doubt you or challenge you, but that's okay. If it really makes you happy, just go for it. No one can tell you, no one can tell you what to do. Everything that you have in this life, it's on your choice. If it really makes you happy, just go for it. If you believe it, then go and just believe in yourself. If you created, like, you bring profit from it, then just do it. You don't have to you don't have to do what people say. You just do what you want, because every in our in our lives, life is so short. And do you want to live a world full of regret, to on all of the sorry all of the dreams that you've let gone, and just people boss you around, or just do the things that you love and just see how it pays off in the long run? Because for what I'm about to say and everything, you guys out there are so worth it. I can stream videos or clips from YouTube and Twitch, and sometimes in Facebook gaming, or a talk like this. You're so worth it. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Because every single moment that I go live for you guys out there, you're worth it. I will say it again. You're worth it. I don't need some kind of data to tell me what to do and what I can't do. Because at the end of the day, data becomes irrelevant. It doesn't take shape or form. It's just numbers. Yes, it's numbers. It's secondary opinions, but it doesn't decide your future. It doesn't decide what what you create, contents and everything. It's on you. If you're having a good time, just go for it. And for the people here in the Philippines and everybody who's watching this right now, I have to tell you, every time you get to stream for your audience, it's a blessing. And just be happy. I feel happy streaming to the people who are watching this right now, or who watch this live or delayed from the video that has been taken. But you're worth it. And every single time I get to do this, you are all worth it, okay? It's just numbers. It doesn't decide who you are in that person. No one can tell you you're a number, because for me, you're one in a million. Peace. Peace, man. You're one in a million. And it's okay. Not everything has to be set in stone. Not everything can be decided as a number, because at the end of the day, those numbers can become zero. Every time that people decide on numbers, it's not even accurate sometimes. And let me tell you guys, like for example, it it really, in my defense, the numbers that Arl of Twitch just gave, why will why will the people on, like, they made a whole data analyzing of the biggest streamers, like sorry, the biggest three platforms, or like the four biggest platforms, like before, there was YouTube gaming, there was Twitch, there is Facebook gaming, and there was Mixer at the time. And then they they analyzed, they they studied upon the watchers view in 1 year, and then they said that Twitch has gained this popular amount of numbers, and Twitch was on top, and then Facebook was like the second, and the third one was Facebook gaming, or it like was second was Facebook gaming, and then the third one was YouTube, and the last one was Mixer. Yes, it can apply, but that's that is the biggest puzzle, really, because during this quarantine, a lot of people have been watching live streams from different content creators, people who have been unknown to the community of the entire internet, from Twitch to YouTube or any platform, and it goes to show what they're doing, from the grind or the time that they could give. It's always gonna be for their audience. Just believe. For the last four 3 months before I gone back to work, because April, May, June. Wait, sorry. April, May, June. Yeah, went back to July, and I gained something. I created something for myself and as a content creator and for my channel. It gave me you, my fellow fans out there, and the upcoming fellow fans or loyal fans out there, and my viewers, my friends, my family, and everything who are supporting me. It has gave me something. And you know what that is? It gave me a choice to decide what I want to do, and this is what I want. And I will continue. Even if it is an hour of a stream, or a minute of a stream, or a second of a stream. For you guys, you are worth it to give this content on gaming, anime reviews, book reviews, TV shows, TV series, and my Let's Plays, Let's Talks categories, and everything in general, and in the soon other contents that I can think of. It's all for you guys, and you're so worth it. Yes, a lot of people have been mixed about if they're doubting themselves. No one, don't doubt yourself, because if you doubt yourself, you don't believe in your abilities as a as an individual. So always take the risk. I took my risk, and it paid off. Even if people didn't like what I'm doing, and even people will always rant or have a side comment on everything. I do me, and criticize all you want, but this is what I want. And that's my opinions and thoughts of Art Twitch on the post that he or she made. I don't know if he's a he, or she's a she. But yeah, you do you. And in every step of the way, I'm here with you guys. We're all in the same boat. And just believe and just create good contents. People will always love what you're doing. Hey, we may not know each other, but that's okay. I'm always gonna have your back. To all of my fellow streamers out there, and my fellow audience, and my fellow friends, family, loved ones, and everything who is not known of this video yet or has not yet seen it, here's my thoughts and opinions on all of the subjects of Love Art Twitch. And yeah, I'm always gonna make streams for you guys. A clip, a video. I don't know how to do a thumbnail yet, but yeah, you're always gonna be worth it. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video, and I will see you soon. My name is Punish Raging Demon. I'm signing off, so see you later. Bye bye and peace out.